Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Learn Dota 2 League Season 17, Week 5. Taking another look at Mac and Cheese, Hollywood team, taking on Shadow Shaman, Swedish Shawarma, the Reedy team. If there is a god, the replay will work. Last time, Drow Ranger had the perfect game in front of her until she got blinked on 2 times in a row, and that was it. See what happens this time. Getting a first pick Rubik. I don't know, the Rubik... You had one really cool ultra kill, which was really mostly Invokers doing last game. Besides that, I don't know, bro. Bringing out the Witch Doctor, so at least they got a very good target to steal spells from.
Yeah, that's that.
Few good plays that could have been made on any hero. I think I really would have... After that, I think I really would have just liked to see like the classic Disruptor and Mirana here, to be honest with you. Maybe it's going to be... Oh, Majwani came back. Lovely. So I was going to say maybe it's going to be the stand-in on it, but I'm going to guess probably not.
Maybe it's hoping Reedy team picks Marana, you know?
Maybe.
So you can still arrow people, and you can also play Rubik.
There you go. I guess really, in the long term, in the grand scheme of things, it's not like Rubik was a reason they lost the last game. He had a generally more positive impact than not, but surely after that last game, which is such a heartbreaker, you want to dig the heels and go serious, right? Lion.
Oh my god, it's too good, but no, it's not good enough at all. Or wait, is it? Maybe.
Radiant team pick.
You think Rubik's a meme pick?
No, I think he just plays Disruptor and Mirana better. That's really just as simple as it gets. Both of those heroes work in virtually any game. Unless it's just like it can be an unplayable Disruptor game. It can't really be an unplayable Mirana game, right? Especially if you have a Pit Lord on your team. It's a pretty good combo. You can do that. You can have quite a good game. You can be happy with your life. But then, if nothing else, Rubik Pit Lord is a very strong combination of heroes. I think quite underrated. Okay, never mind. It's going to be Disruptor B4 or B5. Okay. So I got everything I was hoping for in the end. So you get the really cool Rubik Pit Lord combo, which is just hell on earth for most P1s. Basically, only Monkey King and Ursa can play into that at all and be happy with it.
And those heroes are terrible.
Dreadful. Yeah. It is absolutely dreadful.
Two trash heroes, both countered by Nullifier. Coincidence?
I think, well, Ursa isn't anymore. Nothing he has is dispellable anymore. But I think,
really?
yeah, I checked that recently. It's like, most importantly, you can't dispel his ult anymore. I think you can still dispel his ult, but...
It's overpower.
Oh, there you go. Not sure if you can still dispel that. I don't think you can, but maybe. Big Weather Croy Centaur War Runner. Yeah, there are not many heroes in the game that are like acceptable into these two from the puzzle lineup. It's really rough, and there's some guys you just absolutely cannot pick. Disruptor with it is also fun. Even if it is a little bit redundant compared to the Pit Lord, it's not the worst thing in the world. It's not like, you know, Chronosphere plus Tree Ult, which is just entirely redundant or something like that. You can keep people, you know, you can have Rubik throw people further into the pit. You have the Disruptor set up his static field on top of the pit. Static Storm on top of that, you know, the Firestorm. So you got a lot of circles. You got a lot of circles, and they aren't... They are a little bit redundant, but not enough to complain about, and there's a lot of those that help each other. And then you also got funny things like you could pick up the cask off of the Witch Doctor, or, you know, the Death Ward, God forbid. You steal Death Ward in this lineup, you're gonna rampage for absolute sure, basically. Centaur War Runner isn't a bad counter to it. It's not a bad hero in general right now. One of those heroes where he's not too bad in any game. Indeed, these are two guys who are gonna... this is a guy who is going to hate to see the Rubik Pit Lord combo. You can kind of just get one item, and Faceless Void loses so much damage for so long. Like,
5
until
seconds
he
remaining.
gets BKB, all he's doing is magic damage. Legitimately.
Yeah, but Rubik can chrono his own team.
That's true,
So-
Rubik can.
Checkmate.
Until Faceless Void gets BKB, he hates to see these guys. I mean, you want to see... If these guys play this right, you're going to see some, like, 200 damage Chronospheres in this game. It's like that kind of thing. Of course, they do have to play it right. It's not just enough to pick the cool combo and have Reedy counter-pick himself into it. You also have to actually execute it. But, yeah, even though Faceless Void is one of the best cores in this patch, God, I hate it into Pit Lord Rubik. I'm not even a fan of it into Disruptor. I cannot wait for the first time in this game that Faceless Void gets a really cool Chronosphere and then just get glimpsed right out of it. Why are we doing this? Why must we pick Anti-Mage into Faceless Void? You had such an advantage and you threw it all away.
Wait. It has a positive win rate into Faceless Void.
There you go.
It does not have a positive win rate into Centaur. It's like 46%.
I mean, the problem with Anti-Mage into Faceless Void is not even necessarily
I don't like it.
the problem of, like, AM into Void itself. Like, AM into Void, whatever. I can understand why he would have a positive win rate into the guy in the vacuum. The problem is that if you have one good thing into Anti-Mage that can also go into Chrono, then Anti-Mage is going to die every time it gets Chronoed. It's as simple as that. You pick like a sniper, you set him right outside of the Chronosphere, bap, 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 Anti-Mage dead.
I mean, they pick Anti-Mage here because A, Matt is probably like, I want to play that. And B, the supports are like squishy mana dependent heroes, which like, I get it. I get why the little tickle in your brain happens when you see Witch Doctor online. You're like, I'm gonna play Anti-Mage, but you can't pick it into 3 cores it's fresh into. I don't think. Hero's good. It's not like
Hero's
I don't
okay.
know.
This is a terrible AM game, though, outside of just being able to blow up the supports, as you said. And the worst part is that there's still another pick as well, so it can get even worse.
or they could pick Storm Spirit. Nah, I think they picked like
5 seconds remaining.
I don't know. Actually, what does JB play?
He plays whatever he wants, whether or not he's actually good at it, so...
That's true. Low mana mid, who doesn't cast spells.
Low mana mid, doesn't cast spells. I know. Sniper, which they banned.
Sniper, Huskar. You know, I'm sure there's more. Should have
Sniper,
picked Spectre.
Huskar. I mean TA, but TA is not a hero right now.
Spectre doesn't die in Chronosphere, doesn't care about Centaur, kills supports.
Yeah, this is like, you know, I know you say Spectre is good in literally every game, but this actually does look like Jesus' own Spectre game.
No,
Very
the
surprised to
last
see
time I
that.
said it was good too.
Like, this is supremely good anti-mage, or a supremely good Spectre game, basically.
Or if Matt plays Spectre though. I'm sure he does.
10 seconds remaining.
Sure he's played a couple games.
5 seconds remaining.
This could be a mid-snap. That would be funny.
It could be.
Dire team pick.
I meant for Reedy team,
Or-
not for mac and
or
cheese,
Western?
mind you. Could be a
Prepare to die in Chronosphere?
yeah. I mean, they got the Pit Lord and the Rubik, who are going to be taking care of the Chronospheres for a very long part of the game. But not
10
forever,
seconds remaining.
and they can only really take care of the Faceless Void in it.
Like an anti-mage 1v5 game. Like, unless they lose early, if this game goes late, every hero is irrelevant except for the anti-mage, because Ember dies in Chrono and the other 3 don't scale.
Yeah.
So it's like everybody dies, and Matt has to 1v5
Into Centaur Warrunner.
his Centaur, yeah,
And Faceless Void.
while getting 16 million stuns thrown at him.
And Huskar, as previously mentioned, which is like... I gotta tell you, this is a sexy
Anti-Mage
Huskar
terrible
game.
against Anti-Mage terrible against all of these cores. I guess he's not technically statistically terrible in some Void.
Yeah, he's not terrible in avoiding a vacuum, but I have a feeling that in when you take the vacuum out of it, yeah, it gets bad. That definitely favor the Reedy team lineup in this game. It was so good. The 3 and under club for Mac and Cheese is awesome. I want to see them run this 3 and under team again. This Pit Lord Rubik Disruptor combo, that's a great trio. That lineup alone. And you know that Majorni can play the Pit Lord. You know that Hollywood can play the Disruptor. You hope that Turtles can at least throw people back into the pit. I don't think I've really seen him play Rubik much, but the that trio of people is going to single-handedly take care of a lot of things. It's probably going to make the early game really hard for the Reedy lineup. But the anti-mage in this game looks unplayable, and the Ember Spirit looks absolutely no better. And it's not a great Ember Spirit patch. I mean, it's better than it was a couple of patches ago. He's not useless anymore, but it's like, he's like a 4 out of 10. Maybe a 5 out of 10 on a really good day, but he's like a 4 out of 10, basically as a hero. Fortunately, so is Pit Lord, for the record. He's kind of statistically bad right now, too. So you're picking this kind of question mark and alt chat type lineup in a situation where it's like, it doesn't really do all that well in practice. I don't know. I think I favor Reedy team heavily in this one. I think I'm prepared for a lesson.
Prepare for battle.
I think I'm prepared for a glove.
I'm prepared to have good luck. I'm prepared to have fun.
You know, I was sitting there and I was thinking, like, man, sure sucks though having to play Centaur Warrunner into Huskar. Sure sucks having that big percentile break, and then I said, oh wait. Yeah, this is a really good pick. I mean, the Huskar into Pit Lord is like a nightmare scenario for Pit Lord. Actually just eats that guy, isn't afraid of him at all. Breaks through Pit Lord gaming without a sweat. Doesn't really care about the Ember Spirit. It's pretty good into anti-mage. Like J-Bay was on the world's worst, like in the world's worst Timbersaw game in the last game, and he still did very well with it until it basically inevitably fell off. Okay, this is awkward. What the hell is this? He was balling in the last game. That was a terrible looking game for his hero. So this game,
you just have to expect him to ball on that Timber hero. Like, I legitimately don't think he's had a single game where he didn't.
Yeah. And in this game, he's on the Huskar, which looks actually good. So God knows how this is gonna go. Oh, Hollywood won the right click contest. Reedy's in shambles.
Might not be too in shambles. Yeah. He can time walk, so Thugwood is definitely dead. Yep.
Yep. So, wasn't quite as shambolic as it looked. They are going to get 3 runes for it. Anti-mage! Matt! Oh my god, dude, he only realized when he had already walked way past it. Oh no, not like this, dude. No, 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 no. Okay, good, he didn't see it.
Stun
oh my god.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
So Hollywood team is going to take the majority of the runes. We're going to lose First Blood and Matt's Courier. Really early loss of Matt's Courier there, actually, which is pretty nasty.
I mean, it's not going to cost so many items because he's not buying Wand.
I think he had one when it died. I think that was what I was bringing.
Fine. Yeah, it's fine. He's not going to get gold for boots in 30 seconds. It's just like basically 100 gold till or however much it is.
Yeah, pretty confident he had the finish. I mean, what else would he have, right? It didn't reach him, so it died with whatever was on, and that could probably only be Wand.
Yeah, that's
maybe
I
consumable.
guess that's true. Yeah.
Well, I would question a little bit as to why. I mean, I guess Lion makes sense. Never mind.
Lion Centaur, yeah.
Centaur is probably not going to be using all that many skills on the end lane. He plays a little bit more conservatively than that. But yeah, Carp's already out of this lane. Look at this. Okay, never mind. He just stepped out to make one stack. I thought it was 2 minutes and he was doing that camp.
I'm done, bro. Get me out of here.
I really thought that's what was going on. We've seen that out of him last season, you know. Really, Croy.
The Rada game.
Getting a little. No, it's the game where he was Huskar. It was when they still had Matty Boy.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
Oh, it's the one where like he was on Reedy and he dove up here with Meth. They both died and he spent the rest of the game in the jungle as Huskar.
What can you do?
It's already about an entire level down.
Yeah, I mean,
But yeah, this
melee
sucks.
hero
Look
with
at
the
this.
Huskar.
Melee hero who's pretty squishy to boot. Oh, he might. Okay, no, he had Fairy Fire there for that, but you can't get too close to this anyway. You're gonna have to be a little careful.
I think Everspirit just expects. Okay.
I think he just
Everspirit
expects to
doesn't
die.
expect not to win lanes.
You
Generally.
especially don't
Maybe
expect to
that
win this
changed.
one.
But yeah, JB on a hero that's good in this situation, like, probably not gonna win that lane.
Big Boy LaCroix getting. Oh man, Carp is gonna be pissed if he watches this. Big Boy LaCroix getting pretty bullied here. Not sure exactly what he's got building. I'm guessing. No, I don't know. Why do you just have just a helmet queued, Big Boy? What are you planning? Do you have anything that? Surely that plus Iron Will doesn't build anything, right? And no. Big Boy is not letting the casters know what he's planning. What the hell? It really is just casual help?
He's
I mean,
vying for stats. Come on.
I assume for ultimately Veil of Discord, but he doesn't have that queued. Just raw Iron Helm. You know what? I dig it actually here. It's not too bad of a pickup. Though just walking forward right now might be a bad idea.
It's like a high MMR thing, you know, you buy items for what the item does rather than just like Tortellini buying builds.
It's true. Of course, you don't do that on Pods 3 anyway, but yeah. It is not as typical. You know, usually you would just see the, quick, quick Veil. People are not having the best of times up here, to say the least. Faceless Void way ahead. I definitely feel like... no, you can't, Randy.
Well, he's level 3.
That's true, but you cannot have no points of Atrophy Aura in a lane that looks like this. Like, even at level 3. Reedy has 27 last hits, and he would legitimately have, like, 1 point of this, and he probably loses at least 5 or 6 of those, you know what I mean?
Maybe.
Super sucks playing in a Pit Lord. That's, like, one of the biggest upsides that you have, is the damage reduction. It sucks. Plus, on top of that, it makes you really good at trading, as opposed to this situation where you have the Firestorm, which you could drop on his head for taking half. Maybe. Get your Pit Lord Gaming. It's been nerfed, but get your Pit Lord Gaming. That's all I'm saying. I mean, Rubik knows what he's going for here, right? Like, you know, let's say if he has 2 points of that, it's 30% of Void's damage down the trash can. Can you imagine how much fun it is to try?
Put him else in this lane. I do agree with you.
Like, can you imagine how much fun
That's
Faceless
pictured
Void?
here.
Okay. How much fun Faceless Void will we having trying to get last hits with 30% less damage when he is used to playing Void? That's a big thing. Reedy has played this hero before, probably. He probably has at least some knowledge of his last hit threshold. You get Pit Lord Gaming, you see a lot of, like, undershoots. And Void does have correction for that sometimes, but it is often going to be just in your favor. gonna make it easy to deny him, and I mean he's not that scary anyway. It's gonna make him really struggle to actually do any damage to you. Gonna make him very dependent on the Witch Doctor, which is, in fairness, a pretty good laner into the Pit Lord. Get your Pit
Maxing
Lord
Bash,
gaming,
I
baby.
like it.
Radiant's middle tower is
I
under
mean, why
attack.
not, right? It would be good if Fitlord was. It would be even better if Fitlord was doing the hypothetically correct thing. It still would not be the nicest thing in the world. Speaking of, I like it. Carp, you know, is got his little backup plan sprung here.
This is like how Coddleman used to do. Like, you would stack a camp a few times and just do it when your lane was unfavorable.
Which, for the Ember Spirit here, is all the time.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Radiant's middle tower
Still is
under
about
attack.
at least half a level. Okay, yeah, he is getting dangerously close to 2 levels down from the guy. He does have at least 1 level of Pet Lord Gaming now, that's good. Makes it easy to last hit, too. Pro tip. I mean, that's really the biggest thing, is like, not only does it screw with your ability to get last hits and trade, it also makes it way easier for you to get last hits and denies. So, you can deny a creep at way higher health than he can actually get the last hit on it. And if you're a hero like Void, that sucks a lot. And again, you got the time lock, but you gotta pray to RNGesus for that. You don't have to pray to RNGesus to trade well with that. Things are starting to go better and better. Oh, Centaur did not get ult at level 6. Interesting. Things are going better for this Dire offlane as time goes on. You know, kind of started off a little awkward, but Hollywood, he's fine. Line was hitting him actually. Phase boots are in, so it's gonna be. I mean, anti-mage is gonna blow up his mana really easily, but slightly sad time to. Oh, god damn, that was scary. If he had his W for that, anti-mage is dead. First Chronosphere. Doesn't do anything. Okay, it actually does do something. Never mind. God
See,
damn,
again,
can you
you're
imagine?
doubting. You're
Imagine
doubting my men.
the world where this guy doesn't have the level 3 Firestorm. They didn't even drop till the Chronos out. Imagine that world. In that world, he just lives that guaranteed.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Matt is now down here doing the Ember Spirit stacks. Where's Ember at? Home is the answer.
Oh boy, we lost all lanes again.
Yeah, it's looking rough. Lost to a considerably higher degree, and the future looks a lot more questionable this time. Of course, they weren't the one that did it last time. That was the
true.
block of cheddar. But
Lost all lanes.
Carp is just
Again.
gonna run into this lane, which is just pretty objectively the right thing to do.
Yep.
Gonna get at
You
least
know,
one
trucker.
revenge kill here.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
It would be nice to get a core instead of a support doing that. Reedy is just as casual can be, just knocking down this tower here. Big boy
JB,
LaCroix
not
is.
Reedy.
Or yeah, you're right, JB, sorry. Big boy LaCroix, as casual can be, just knocking down this tower here. Is
He
now.
doesn't even care. Like, he literally thinks his team is in such a little danger that he doesn't even need to level his stupid leveling defensive skills to get out of here.
Bro, that lets a guy on the other side of the map do, like.
Or you can also initiate on people with it, but you know what? Who cares about my other people? I'm playing my game.
Is
Gives Faceless Void a nearly 100 damage initiate and a big slow.
Who's Faceless Void? I'm a Centaur Warrunner.
That's not what Centaur Warrunner sounds like. Get out of here. He's also got his Veil on. Which is ultra godly in this game. Look at this game as a Veil game. If only this is the one time where it's like if only Life Break didn't do a fixed amount of damage.
Yeah, well,
Can you imagine that? That would be nonsense. I don't think fixed damages are affected by that. I mean, I guess hypothetically they could be.
not that I'm
They
aware
shouldn't
of.
be,
Maybe.
frankly. 'Cause that would just be kind of bananas.
Any Huskar enjoyers know if Mage Slayer lowers his ult damage?
There you go. Or if Veil of Discord / Shiva's Guard
need
/
to-
other thing increase it.
I think it does. I think Mage Slayer does, but I'm not sure. Don't play this hero very often.
Yeah, I got standards, sorry.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Gonna run into Matt here in the jungle, though they're very ill-equipped to actually do something about him. It's the worst guys you can
Really
be
weird.
here.
It's really weird. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, well, it's
Oh,
about to
no.
get bad. Oh my god, look at him
Oh,
go!
no.
Oh my god, look at that! Look at the glimpse!
Nice glimpse.
Centaur ult finally gonna come out here. Oh my god, I could... J-Bay is gonna cry himself to sleep after he wins this match. Oh my god, that was almost so cool.
Carp.
My Carp walks forward,
Oh,
realizes he can't do that. He does get out, but he is gonna die for Hi, Image1.
Radiant's
Where
You're
you go?
very lucky there's no stuns. What? Oh my god.
What is happening in this game right now?
Okay.
JB killed him. You killed him with like a spear from across the map.
He killed him with the DOT, I think. Yeah,
What is
the sphere
actually-
was purely visual, I'm pretty sure.
Radiant's top tower is under
I'm
attack.
baffled right now.
Dire's
No, Witch Doctor's courier.
Dire's middle
No,
Why
Hollywood.
didn't you go there? Why didn't you go home? Oh man, okay.
Reedy.
This might be a thing. Carp, wanna kill this man? 3, 2, 1 more. Oh!
No, Reedy, no! Whoa! That was so close!
Oh, he did the
Whoa.
ultra run instead.
Oh my god. Anti-Mage is gonna eat Witch Doctor for free over here while it was happening. Holy crap!
He knew. He did the
Bro.
ultra run.
All I'm saying is that if Reedy was sitting on a lump of coal when that happened, it just turned into Diamond Brother. Oh my god.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Oh my god, what a butt clencher.
Roshan has
Oh?
fallen to the dire.
I'll score. Yeah.
Okay. I
This
thought
is
he
a
was
classic
still
up
here.
play.
I thought he was still here, and I was like, who else could do it? The answer is him.
Radiant's bottom tower
Faceless
is under
Void eats a
attack.
very small part of a very large stack. You can't actually do this right now.
Roshan, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he's not getting Roshan actually.
Okay.
Interesting.
The opposite of what Kitty did.
What,
Let's
no
go.
life steal and Roshan?
Yeah, no anything, just went straight Mjolnir.
Wow.
So this guy is doing the no Mjolnir, just get everything else instead.
The famous The Bush drug build?
Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh no, Anti-Mage is gonna like jump back at him. That was
Not
an
like this.
ineffective.
You do not ult that man, he doesn't use mana.
Well,
I think he's literally the worst mana void target in the entire game.
I'm sure there's probably at least one or two worse.
I don't think so. Genuinely.
Oh, there's some guys who have barely 3-digit mana pools. At least Huskar could use mana, just chooses not to.
We did use that spell, and it still
True.
did that much damage.
It's true, he used that spell once, it was 100 mana. If he would at least gotten the opportunity to, like, beat him up for a while, because that's really it. He's not going to use items for the most part, maybe Halberd.
Yeah, I guess you just hit him. Yeah.
Yeah. He's not the worst. I mean, I'm sure, yeah, he has more than Centaur, for example. So Centaur,
Radiant are scanning.
Plus he has 2
Considerably
spells
worse.
to use mana.
it's true. He has 2 spells to use mana, but he has much less in total, so...
And an item that uses mana.
Also true. And an item that gives him mana.
True.
Dire's top tower is under
This
attack.
is, this is
My guy.
Good glimpse.
Okay.
Dark Gold coming out.
Did my friend cancel his Shivas to get Blink?
Who?
The Centaur.
Oh, this is
okay.
unfortunate. Can only really get the, okay, never mind. Cancel that can only get.
Goodbye, sir.
And, yeah, I believe he did. Is the answer to that.
Interesting.
It's fine here.
Feels like he desperately needs a Blink in this game.
Radiant's
Yeah, I don't know.
top tower
To me, I think he could have just gotten the Shiva's Guard, and
are fortified.
honestly, you almost don't even have to worry about the blink right now. You can just go without for a long time. Like, there's basically one way that you're not gonna be in somebody's face, and that's if you get glimpsed and blink. Though, not doing nothing back about that.
Yeah, glimpse does damage.
So, yeah, I think you can just get the Shiva's Guard, put the Blink Dagger off. You could potentially, if you wanted to, put Blink Dagger off like another item.
Is under attack.
Really. Probably
18
not much more
minute
than that, but
battle free from that.
a little rough. It's 17 minutes.
It's 18 minutes.
Oh, he
Because he
hasn't
doesn't
got
have
it
it
yet.
yet.
Hurry up, Matt. Make Randy wrong. There's nothing around here.
So
There it
you're
is,
roughly
wave.
18.
Radiant's middle tower
He has
is
to
under
run.
attack.
It is going to be 18.
Oh, unfortunate.
He has to, like, super run. It's going to be like 18:30. Now he's going to do
It's
this
18.
camp here and get it. Why do these things have mana? Oh, because like,
These
their
stupid
roar is
little-
50 mana. Okay.
Under attack.
They're stupid little make your attack damage crappy.
Why does that cost mana? 50 mana to go. "Arrgh!"
Just in case someone wants to steal it, you know? You can't do that for free.
It's true.
Like Doom or said something, you know?
Yeah, imagine how high impact Shen could be as a hero if he could make a wolf yell at you for free.
Dyer's top tower is
If he
under
could take away 50 attack damage, crazy.
I mean, hey, on Radiant, it's not too bad here. At that point, it's like your attack damage is almost
Okay.
nothing.
Dude, when this guy gets eggs, December Spirit is leaving this game.
When this Huskar gets the eggs and he already
Oh, he
has
has
it,
the eggs already. What? Okay.
is under attack.
December's
Probably
leaving
shoulda-
the game now.
probably should have just let the Aegis pop there, right? Oh well.
Nah, you can get that back. See, he's already mostly healed up.
Can he heal him through Armlet? Okay, it is. Be funny,
Yeah.
but just immediately got canceled because of that. Who's
Radiant's
my
middle
faceless void is just looking
Chronosphere!
for the
He might die
anti-mage
if he
here.
bashes again. He is dead.
Yep.
Oh,
God damn, this is just the world's worst anti-mage game.
With plays like that, you may be a future TI winner.
True. Oh my god, says Warcarp. No voice
No
lines.
voice
please.
lines.
Oh no, Reflexy. Reflexy getting rusted.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Going for Halberd next. This is such a tough spot. I could not imagine what you could possibly do in a game that looks like this as the Radiant. Just hope for picks, that's it. Like, you just split ways, hope for picks. That's all you
that
got.
puts himself somewhere weird. Very nice.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Okay.
Good start to affairs here, if nothing else. She was out on the Huskar now. Well, that was a very sad anti-mage.
Okay. Not sure what's happening. Buttons are going off at random.
The
People are
answer
dying.
is they dropped all their skills on Centaur. He still didn't die. Actually, they dropped a lot of them on Lion, who only just now. Oh, that would have been sick. Anti-mage is gonna get away at the cost of his entire team. Which
Maybe
is
he's actually an insane player or what? Like, has he had bad games this season?
no, he only has bad games when he drinks.
I mean, fair.
Big boy wants this anti-mage so bad.
Maybe when he drinks, he owns, and when he has dog shit games, he's actually sober the whole time.
Radiant's top
That
tower
would be
is under
crazy.
attack.
But regardless, this guy is like having a trash boat level season where he just pops off every game.
It's true. He was last season too. A little bit less so because he's doing the whole new hero every game gimmick.
Radiant's top
You
tower
know, a
is
winning team
falling.
has to have a mid that's popping off.
Dyer's middle tower is
Winning team has to have Well, a finalist team has to have a mid that pops off every other game in the season and chokes in fun, guys. God, oh my god! That Tormentor almost got a double kill. Big Boy LaCroix gets a free shard. If I'm
I
Big
did the
Boy
Elder.
LaCroix, I'm smiling. Unless he just had it on Courier. I noticed one is... okay. Okay, yeah, that's fine. If I'm Big Boy LaCroix, I'm smiling for that. That's a pretty good thing to get. Centaur can do a lot of damage with this thing. He can definitely do a lot of damage in conjunction with his Ags. Like, you get this, you get the Ags, and you just have like a 700 damage, like Finger of Death level nuke. And you're also Centaur Warhunter.
Oh, okay.
Invisibility, never mind. Man, just to add insult
Yeah,
to
Finger of
injury.
Death.
Yeah, it's pretty much it. You just get Finger of Death
Arcane,
every minute.
Arcane Rune 2, very nice.
You get Finger of Death every minute, and you also are super fast move speed when you do it, and you're also Centaur Warrunner otherwise.
Faces what as
Need to make sure.
Nullfire or what? It's coming on Courier. Interesting.
Yeah, it is Nully, I think.
So Flame Guard.
Tower is under attack.
He
I
got
don't
it
know
because
what
that was in his Tortellini build.
Dyer's top
This is
tower
not.
has fallen.
This doesn't look like a Tortellini build.
No, it
I
really
think
doesn't.
Tortellini is just like a Mask of Madness Mjolnir or something.
Well, that was a lot of skills dropped onto the Bitlord there, who's at nearly support net worth. Oh no, JB.
Bottom tower is under
Oh my
attack.
god, JB.
It's fine. It's too good to die to Roche.
Okay, he's fine.
Structures are fortified. Roshan has fallen to the Dyer's
The list of
structures are
random
fortified.
crap sitting on the
Get
ground
this
of
garbage
Roche.
out of my inventory. Yeah.
The list of random crap sitting on the ground around Roche grows longer every day. Anti-mage cutting the back of the cutting the ways here again. Banner hasn't been planted. Honestly, if you're in this situation, those things have global plant. Just plant it here at mid. Pressure lane that anti-mage can't really possibly have anything to do
Oh,
with.
okay.
Tick-tock.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
it got anti-mage. Oh my god, it got anti-mage. That's so bad.
Those are the
He does have
sickest
Vi.
and luckiest chrono ever.
Let's call it the sickiest.
Sickiest, yeah.
Anti-mage buyback. Time to
Okay.
leave. Time to get glimpse.
Oh no. Yeah, they just.
They're winning the 3v5 or what?
Yes,
winning
they
the-
are.
Maybe
They
should
might
have
be in
to,
trouble now, though.
Okay, that's a little aggressive. No, it's not. It's totally fine. Bye-bye. The cores won the 3v5.
Well, fans.
It's not looking good. Oh, buddy.
Who knew that anti-mage would be useful against Centaur and Huskar? I guess they didn't know Huskar was there.
Yeah, that's true.
So what happens, dude? You have that anti-mage in your brain. You're like, I see two supports that use a lot of mana. I'm gonna pick it.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And you realize you can't subsist by killing supports all game.
He's barely doing that at this juncture. 2-3-0.
Yeah.
I think at least one came for that last fight. Let's check.
Because he's not mana avoiding the supports. Like,
I
he mana
can't
avoided
tell.
land in that one fight. It didn't
I
do anything.
can't tell if he's if he killed a support in that last fight or not because too many of his own team died, so the feed moved away. Centaur's got Eternal Shroud as if it wasn't already hard enough to kill him. Honestly, I think you just go all in on physical damage.
Let's go.
These guys don't have anything that's not physical damage, at least not until Ember Spirit gets Aghanim's Scepter at 45 minutes.
Good luck.
Gets Aghanim's Scepter after the after the game is over. It's like Firestorm, and that's it. Good heart game or good strength blink game as well. There's that. Would have preferred to see that, but you know how it goes. Anti-Mage, man, if they had vision at that spot, that would have been the saddest moment in Anti-Mage's whole career.
Should have chroned that.
Yeah.
Easy. Just like last time.
As Moonshard.
Yep.
BKB almost done on Oscar.
Does he have 7 sentry wards? Or was that one? Probably one.
Centaur?
Huskar?
On Huskar? Yeah, he has one.
I think it's the one. I thought it said 7 for a second.
It's
Just
not
being
even
really
us.
fucking tired of this shit.
It's his
I know.
birthday gift.
Radiant are scanning.
Can you believe Reflexy is such a cheap ass? He gave Oscar a birthday gift. It was only 50 gold. Happy birthday,
it's
indeed, JB.
One sentry ward. So it's better than Observer ward, I guess.
Are they all gonna just take that, go to Fountain? Okay, they're not. That'd be funny. Then he gets tipped.
No tipping, please.
Bro, no tipping.
Thank you, Car.
Learning League don't need BM, true. I can see why Reflexy got mad in League Cat after this. I am the one. Anti-Mage got a Wisdom Rune, which has only put him 3 levels down from the Faceless Void now, rather than 4. I was genuinely impressed by the use of ult. I'll be nice and let him have that. Oh man, Void. Void's so disappointed. They can't get anybody. They just need Oscar to do anything. That's kind of the issue here. These guys are so slippery and can get so far back, they can't do anything without Huskar. He just needs to be there with his ult and his little weird call thing. Oh no, now Huskar got ulted.
Is under attack.
Balance in all things.
They're really gonna just keep this going, huh? They're more than willing. They think somehow that Anti-Mage is gonna eventually have a game, which I don't believe he ever would, but you know how it goes. Oh no, Witch Doctor got cast. I'm making this as much of a pain in the ass as possible by just constantly cutting the waves and slipping away when people respond. Which is, on one hand, the right thing to do, but it feels so dirty to do this in a game so unwinnable. He's gonna get a giant stack here if he wants. Never mind, he don't want.
Radiant's top tower
I guess he probably has more pressing concerns, like the fact he's about to lose the game if he doesn't do something.
are under attack.
JB's like, wait, I don't need to care about this. Oh, Centaur, okay. Oh no, Centaur.
Radiant's top
Okay,
towers are
they
under
can't do anything to him, never mind.
Radiant's top barracks has fallen.
Well, Rubik can now heal people. I'm sure that's exactly what he wanted to get there.
Oh yeah, you know it.
Radiant's top
You know, before they nerfed that, you would go like 4-4-0 on Witch Doctor. It's great.
It's true. Rip to Hollywood.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Anti-Mage just standing behind the line and nobody cares.
Yeah, they're chilling.
Middle barracks has fallen.
No, the cask
Ooh.
bounced right to these guys. Faceless Void doesn't want to see that Ember Spirit again for another, like, 15 seconds.
Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
Alright. Man, this is the most uneventful Megas I've ever seen. There was no defense. They just watched it happen. Oh, okay, goodbye, Ember. Highly calls the G's. Okay. Well, that's awkward. That was one of the most awkward games I've ever seen. I'm glad it ended in 30 minutes. Yeah, you could say that again. Feels like draft is maybe one of the most hit or miss things about this season. It feels like there's just so many games that have a very disproportionate outdraft, and this is just a great example of it. You know, again, you know, there was a guy who's DMing me. It was like, your post-game summary should be longer. Like, okay, Randy, say one thing about this that could have changed the outcome of this game with these 10 heroes.
Terrible anti-mage game. Yeah, I don't know.
It's a terrible
I don't
anti-mage
have an
game. It's a
answer for you.
pretty equally bad Ember Spirit game. They've got an awesome 3 and under club with the Pit Lord Rubik Disruptor, and they just have nothing to actually make use of that fact. I mean, imagine the reality in which it's like, you know, you have Pit Lord Rubik Disruptor, and then Scalp Anti-Mage for the Spectre, right? Then Scalp the Ember Spirit for, I don't know, Primal Beast or something. You know what I mean? Scalp those two, and it doesn't have to be Primal. That might suck here. It looks fine. It doesn't have to be those two. It just has to be like, you know, guys who can take advantage of that 3 and under club. You basically have 2 entirely different games of Dota. And the one that Matt and Carp are playing were a much worse game than the one that Majwani, Hollywood, and Turtles are playing. Just, I mean, you saw how it went. Every time these guys got caught, they died. It's like, the very literalistic interpretation. Sometimes you have these games where I'm like, every time Ember Spirit gets caught, he's going to die. And it doesn't necessarily mean either A, that he's going to get caught a lot, or B, that he's literally going to die. It usually just means he's going to have to route and can't do anything. But in this game, no, it was very literal. Literally every time they got Carp, when he wasn't in his ult, he died. 2-7-1. Literally every time Pit Lord faced an enemy, he died. 0-7-4. Right? Like, literally every time Anti-Mage was not just blinging away, he just died immediately. He barely got anything done. I don't know. Super outdraft. What can you say? What can you do? Anything else to say about this one? Awesome.
Surprisingly, no.
If you or somebody you know wants to learn Dota 2 at a casual or more competitive level, go to ld2l.gg today to sign up. It's too late to get into this season, but queues popping everywhere you look. Stand-ins always needed. Follow the link to the Discord server. That's where the action's at. We'll see you tomorrow with the last 2 games, and then we'll see you Sunday with whoever's playing Code Line.